Hi, I'm Carrie Beck with HowToTeachWriting.com and CurriculumConnection.net. Once again, I've been reviewing. I have lots of products to review this summer, but I've got this one that's brand new on the market. If you've ever wanted to teach your children how to write at a younger age, I'm looking at third grade, third, fourth, fifth. Sometimes it's hard to really give them the concepts that they need to write a well-written paragraph. Well, if you followed IEW and you've done their teaching writing structure and style, or you've done one of their student writing intensives, this is what you need. All things fun and fascinating. This is so cool and so exciting. Lori has done it once again. Let me just show you. Basically, you've got your table of contents, but at the very beginning, you've got a scope and sequence right here, all 23 lessons, and which unit in IEW you're covering, which stylistic technique you're covering, and what the subject area is. They're really fun topics too. Listen to some of these. We're going to be reading from working on Aesop's Fables. You have 3 of those. Neil Armstrong on the Moon, Earth and Life Science with Asteroids, Stories from the World, Pilgrim's Progress, Pecos Bill, an original story, Christmas, Amazing Animals, and we've got beavers, whiplet nests, honeybee hives, army ants, amazing animal homes, and then we get to go to cartoons. How fun is that? The kite ride, the fishing trip. Then we're going to look at some biographies, the men who changed the world, Benjamin Franklin, Louis Braille, Thomas Edison, and then my favorite things, and we get to actually write. The students do about some of their favorite activities, their special person, and a special day. These are divided according to the different IEW units. So you're going to start with keyword outlines. And look at this very first one. It just starts just like this. You have your assignment here. Has a little note for the teacher as well. Then you've got your book, your source text. Floating rocks, and there's your place for the student to write their outline, and then some of the marks that you'll want to remember, some abbreviations. After that, we don't stop with that. We have a whole other one, and we've got a keyword outline, and then they can rewrite that in their own words. And we continue on. Then we go down to, and look at this, at the end of lesson 1, you have a whole list of abbreviations you can start teaching your students. But then we're going to go to a giant leap, and it gives you the goals to continue practicing keyword outlining, to use keywords to present oral reports. This is not just writing, it will also be speech as well, and they're going to learn to stand up and speak well. Gives you the review, your assignment, source text, outline, many to go with it. Now we get to Aesop's Fables, Unit 3. Not only will they be writing their outline and doing their oral reports, now they're going to start writing a paragraph. They're going to learn, review their dress-ups. We've got strong verbs here that you will use. And then we've got our assignment here. A little bit of grammar help since it's a story. We're going to be talking about quotation marks. And then, once again, we have our source text and our outline here. And then a chart for us to brainstorm strong verbs. Then we talk about creating titles along with this. It gives you some exercises to work on creating good titles. And then, as usual, we always have a checklist. Now, I'm not going to go through this whole thing, but it's that spelled out for you, and it's so simple. And I will tell you, if you follow something like this, it will change your child's attitude about writing. I know, because this is what changed my girls' writing about attitude about writing. So you can go through, you can see there's all sorts of charts and extra help, similes we're seeing. We've got checklists, we've got the outlines, we have the source text that they need. Ways that you can brainstorm ideas and even sample ideas as well. Topic sentences, more checklists. We've got our keyword outline, and how do we do that clincher thing at the bottom. All the way through all of our units until you're writing out of your head. Remember, creative writing wasn't ever much fun, but when you do it with IEW and with All Things Fun and Fascinating, they give you specific ways to do this. There's also a final review here with a question bag of game questions, a way that you can place some questions. And then you've got some bonuses in here. You've got your banned words and some stylistic helps, some common prepositions that they can use. And you'll notice this doesn't look like some of the older kids' writings where there's about 200 words on a page. This is written so it's very simple and easy for an elementary child to read. You've got quality adjectives. We have strong verbs for come, came, say, said, get, got, see, look, eat. Then we have ly words that are real easy to read and places for you to collect your own. This is great. I say this every time, but when I started, all they had was the teaching, writing, structure, and style, and I think they come out with student writing intensive. There are so many helps. Writing should be one of the simplest things that you teach. If you find it hard and your children or your students are in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade, you should grab a copy of All Things Fun and Fascinating. You can just go to the link at the end of this video and it'll take you right to where you can get your own copy. I'm Carrie Beck with HowToTeachWriting.com and CurriculumConnection.net. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic school year.